If your job disappeared tomorrow, who would actually care? And I saw something on LinkedIn that made me think about this. If you all keep up with the news, you guys probably know that Amazon has been laying off over 30,000 people since late 2025, probably around October or something. And out of all those 30,000, one of them is Jason Dunn. Basically, Jason worked for Amazon and he was involved in a community of some sort within Amazon, and it was called AWS Community Builders Program. Now, I don't know much about Jason, neither do I expect you to know much about him, but he was so important to the program that the AWS community couldn't run without him, and it couldn't have existed without him. And he worked himself to the bone to make it what it was. And basically, it was a program or a community of some sort where you could have technical resources, education, and networking opportunities for people interested in Amazon technologies and all that sort of stuff. And then about last week, he got laid off. And he made a post about it with the caption of a broken heart emoji. No words, no explanations, just an emoji itself. And that was it. And as I was going through this post on LinkedIn, I saw that there was over like 200 or 300 comments. And they were all like, wishing you the best, or I'm so sorry, Jason, or thank you for all you've done. You know, all those support comments that you normally would expect to see on a post in a situation like this. But in my opinion, the most disgusting part of it all, and something that made me really feel weird, were all the employees who are still working at Amazon, who are not affected by the layoffs, trying to show support and love to Jason. Like, I just don't really fully get it. How do you have the audacity to show support to Jason through your comments? And that you still work for the same company that backstabbed Jason. And look, I'm not saying that people are bad or anything. I understand it's the most courteous thing you could do for someone who just got bad news. And I know that you probably need a job, but it just doesn't sit right with me at all. And the most insane thing to think about is, after those people who dropped a comment on Jason's post, they all went back to their lives. Their own normal lives, their own problems, their own issues, and all that sort of stuff. And the thing is, people can genuinely wish you well, but it doesn't mean that your life actually affects theirs in any way at all. Like, your coworkers are not losing sleep over your career, your achievements, and your problems in life. Like, I'll even share you a story. I remember recently, when I was doing an internship in a corporate environment recently as part of college, I worked with a team of 8 or 9 people, and there were 2 people in particular that were in my team that I worked with. They consistently talked crap about another person in my team, and it was through Microsoft Teams chat messages. And how I came to know about this was through our stand-up meetings that we had 2 or 3 times a week with our whole entire team to share updates. And how I came to know about this was through the screen sharing option that Microsoft Teams has, that when you can share your screen to show on call. And the thing is, when we were all in the office, we had a particular day that we all had to be at the office. Like, they were just acting like normal and professional and fake. And they'll just act like nothing even happened to begin with. If the company you work for decides tomorrow that they're going to lay you off, the company's going to keep moving on regardless. The sun is still going to rise, the birds will still fly in the skies outside, and people will still go to work, school, and college. And you're just there with nothing because you let your whole identity become your workplace. Just clock in, do your job, be nice to people, and that's it. Don't overcomplicate it. But seriously though, Don't ever build your entire existence within something that can be designed to operate without you. Pomegranate 454 signing out.